Hey guys, how's it going? It's your main man, boy, back yet again, this time with a League video, and League got some weird changes. A lot of people aren't happy with him. I know a few things changed. Your father thinks Lee's trash now, apparently, but he's a cool character. He's just insanely difficult, especially with online, how the connection's not always in your favor, and you can just get angry and annoyed with yourself. But his new extension, I feel like, helps out a lot of new people that want to pick up Lee. It makes his combos a bit easier and not as difficult and demanding as they are right now, because they are insanely difficult. And it's one of the worst things about Lee, just his difficult barrier. Put in so much effort for so little, when you can pick up another character like Heihachi do 80 damage in a basic combo, while Lee has to do like 13 hits for like 68 without any walls. It's crazy. It's insane, really. How hard you have to work with this character, and then execution. Boy, oh boy, the execution is a nightmare. But anyway, so with this video, I want to talk about his new extension and why I feel like it's easier for people, and maybe a good way for them to play Lee without having to learn all the hard stuff, so casual players can just enjoy Lee without having to just do 2-4-3, 3 corkscrew, which doesn't give too much damage. You just get like 60 damage. Even though other Lee combo only gives like 64 damage, but more walk carry and all that jazz. But with his new extension, it leaves your opponent much closer after corkscrewing compared to this, which sends him a lot further. Well, I'll do a proper combo in a second, but leaves him much closer, which allows you to run up, back to, and then so on, and just do well, while you do, I do one back to, step forward into 4-2-1, hit the wall, so on, or just get the distance that I need. It can also be used as a wall splat at the end of a combo. This will wall splat and give you a clean wall splat, sorry, and then you can do a wall combo. It's really helpful. But you can also do the same with my timing's all messed up. I'll just do this, but you can also do the same with that as well at the end of your combo, which will wall splat as well. High wall splat, I think, by slight, and that will give a lot more damage, but extremely difficult to do, of course. But so with these combos, you can do something like this. Leaves it very close. You gotta practice your timing with that as well. I'm still practicing mine. I did that a bit too early. I haven't warmed up, I apologize. But I'll try to get it here. There we go, just like that. 61 damage, 9 hits. A lot easier. It's a lot easier compared to his normal combo, which I'll try to do, but I doubt I'll even be able to do it, especially since I like to pop off a bit with Lee's. So my timing's all off with Lee right now. But then yeah, run up like that. 2-1 damage there, but a lot more wall carry, of course. But if you do the other way with his new extension, for 2 damage, it makes combos a lot easier. So it's really up to the person playing Lee if they think, or if they're new. It's really up to them thinking that do they want to go this way, or they much prefer to learn the harder stuff rather than try this, which is 2 damage less, but a lot more effective than the generic combo, which is just this, which is terrible. That's a terrible combo. It's 60 damage, but it's terrible. Especially with how much more you get out of the lead. So it really comes down to the play, like, how much do you want to get out of the lead? Do you really want to get that wall carry, really want to push as much as you can, or would you be more happier actually landing the combo 95% more of the time? Because online, I try to do free. Online, I'll usually go for this YouTube curse, but I'll go for this combo. I dropped it, but that's a very hard one. So I'll get it for free missteps for 2 hour thing. And then yeah, I'll run up and I'll be like 67 damage or something like that. It's so much more work for very little damage, but with this new extension there's a lot you can do with that. As I said, it does wolf splat, so you can use it as an ender if you want. You can't really do it in any other of his combos. I don't feel like in this that'd be really weird if you do that. But if you want to spike them, go for Oki maybe. It might be good. His counter hit for. You might be able to do it from here. It really depends because the angle, and then I don't know if that's a guarantee or not, but I'll try. But for me, I find his back twos to be the funnest part about Lee. So if you use this extension, you won't be able to get as many back twos, and you're close to your opponent, so you might be able to do something interesting. So you might be able to go for Oki better. So your opponent's closer, so you might be able to do something like that, flip them up, and then run in for a mix-up or something. Who knows? But it's a decent tool. You can't use it out in the open. It can only be used for a combo because it's not guaranteed. Not guaranteed. Sorry, my bad. It's not a natural combo, so they'll block it, and it's very slow as well. So they'll see it coming. You can't. You try to delay it, but why delay it when you can do the other mid version of it, which is a counter hit safe launcher? So there's not much point to do this out in open. It's extremely bad. Unless you really just try to use the range like that, but even so, it doesn't wolf splat, doesn't do anything. 16 damage. You're better off just to back 4 at that rate and get 22 damage. But it's a good tool. I really like the tool. We might see it in tournaments, but that's if we ever see a league player. I'll do it the other way. It might be like useful in this combo maybe, but that's a huge maybe. Oh, I can't even hit. But right now I'm just experimenting, but which you guys will be able to do, just experiment with it and see what we can do. Like that didn't really work, but they usually have to jab, well I usually jab and then go back into misstep. But who knows, maybe if you get him from behind, I know you can do some crazy stuff from behind with the new extension as well though. Yeah, so you can do stuff like this, but might be very difficult in the main thing, and that's only very situational. So who knows, you might be able to create a tech setup, and then boom, then really like that, and then huge damage with the new extension as well, and then hopefully wall carry stuff like that. Who knows? But I feel like I'll make Lee a bit easier, a bit more friendly to new people who want to just get damage in the combos and not worry too much about misstepping 5 times per combo or whatnot, and like this humongous wall carry, something simple, which I respect. It's not bad for people that want that, because hell, it would have been much easier for me to pick up Lee in Season 1 if you had that tool. But if you guys enjoyed, have a good one, take care.